Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are preparing for IBPS Specialist Officer IG, then this video is very important because we are not going to discuss random assumption or basis. Instead, we will analyze the actual trends of the last 3 years paper 2023, 2024, and 2025. So basically, in mains exam paper, there will be 60 questions and 12 core subject will be they asked. Though this year exam pattern will change, so we will discuss each and every subject, their analysis of each topic. And please watch this video till the end because every section contains valuable insights based on previous year trends. Let's begin. At first, we discuss about the exam pattern. There will be change because in this year, newly added in preliminary exam, that is professional level. That's why I will make this analysis for your previous preparation. And you can see that with professional knowledge, there will be 25 questions and maximum marks 15. And there will be time duration very few, that will be 20 minutes. So you must be prepared well. And if this is your scoring subject or scoring area, and you can maximize your mark. And you can expect that you can expect 40 plus marks. Then your preliminary examination will be qualified. And you can see the main exam, there will be 50 question and 100 marks will be there. And that will be your final selections final selection will be based on these marks, basically. So I don't discuss a lot about this exam pattern because I already discussed in the previous video. So now I will discuss about each subject analysis. So let's start. First, in this 2023 exam paper, you can see that there is programming question 10, DBMS from DBMS, there will be 8 question. From operating system, there will be 7, and computer network, there will be 7. And you can see there will be slightly change in 2024 because the DBMS will be there was 15 question in DBMS and the computer network security question was 15 and DSA question was 10. So you can see that there will be huge change their exam pattern. And also in 2025, they very much relation on computer network and DBMS. You can expect that computer networks, DBMS, and programming and hooks. This will be your main core or mostly asked question from this area. So we have to discuss about the computer network. This is very safest subject to score more and question are repeatedly asked from IPv6, IPv meter or fragmentation, DNS, and different email protocols like SMTP, POP3, IMAP, and there are also questions from subnetting in VLAN, and you can see there will be question from TCP, HTTP, status code, and RTP main user agent, OSI layer, legal connector, and difficult protocol-based question. So you must prepare basically the application layer, network layer, and transport layer. In network layer, you must focus on IPv6 and IPv4 and their structures. This question, basically for the physical, basically for the practical based knowledge, and you can also slowly uh, gaining knowledge about the routing algorithm or router like questions. And you can see that there will be no question from the application layer, and you must prepare each and every protocol very carefully. And and also transport layer. In these 3 layers, you will be studying very practically and also the theoretically. So computer networks, you can expect it in 2026, there will be 4 to 6 questions out of 25. So there will be more than 8 to 10 marks, and it is huge. and it's a 1 mark, and then this is a very one-shot question based asked in IBPS. So you must prepare computer networks very carefully. Next, now let's discuss the basically we are called that this is the king of IBPS SOIT meals, and it is a very scoring area, and across all 3 years, you can see the subject has consistently received the highest weightage. The most frequently repeated topics are normalization, functional dependency, DCNF, and different skills like foreign super, primary key. And you can see there are also questions from these 3 years, asset properties, and SQL queries, concurrency control, trigger, aggregate function, window function, and you can see there will be IBPS very much loves to asking SQL output based question. Instead of asking definition, they ask what will be the output of this query. Therefore, merely reading theory is not enough. You must solve SQL based MCQ daily. An expected question in 2026 is 6 to 8. And you can see this is a very huge question. Huge. And very scoring area also from this area. And they basically ask your practical knowledge and banking sector very much used for the SQL like queries. And basically they work upon this. So you can must prepare for this subject, and you can see there will be the highest in 2024. There will be 15 questions. You can see this very huge question. You must very much prepare for the DBMS. You must focus on SQL queries on and also the transactions. Next is also very much important respect to IBPS prelims, professional knowledge as well as mails. And you can see you must prepare the language like C, C++, Java, Python, and JavaScript. And most question asks from basically the Java based question. You can see the Java string and code for syntax also be there, and exception and construct based question also be there, abstraction, inheritance, granting like questions, and you must prepare like output based question. And basically in Python, the AI/ML libraries, those which it used, it will also be asked in basically 2024 and 2025. And you can expect it this year also be asked from Python, the different ML libraries. And oops related questions, there will be definitely there will be there. So you must prepare that output with questions. So while preparing, don't just read concept, combine programs mentally, predicts output, practice debugging questions, and expected weightage in 2026, there will be 5 to 7 questions out of 25. So you can see there will be much questions. So in computer networks, you can expect 5 questions. In DBMS 6, 11, and the programming part, there will be 5. And the 16 questions from these 3 area. And this is the most asked question in IBPS. So this 3 chapter, this 3 subject will be must prepare for your IBPS, SOIT, optional knowledge preparation. Now next, now we discuss about the subject data structure and algorithm. And I will definitely tell you that you must prepare first sorting algorithm. They in every year they ask from there are 2 or 3 questions in only from sorting. So you must prepare sorting algorithms very deeply, and also as well as practically there is time-based complexity and completion-based questions like them. And you must prepare infix and postfix conversation, minimum spanning tree, hashing, graph algorithm, and also dynamic programming. There will be very one-liner question will be asked from these DSA parts, and you don't worry about their depth knowledge. You just read thoroughly and basically the theoretical question will be come from this section. And sorting, you must prepare. You don't avoid the sorting algorithm because there will be almost asked 2 to 3 questions in main section. So you can expect there will be a minimum 1 to 2 questions from sorting algorithm. So the expected weightage from the DSA is 3 to 5 questions. So in computer network, you can expect 5 questions. You can expect from DBMS from 6 questions, programming from 5 questions, 5, 6, 11, and 5, 16, and there will be 3 questions. 19 question you can expect it from these 4 subjects. And now we'll discuss about the next subject, operating system, Linux and Windows-based question. You can see that there will be question 2023 and 2025 also, CPC implement. And in this year also be coming from scheduling questions. You can expect it. And I will expect it this year. There will be 4 weeks question also be. 4 weeks question, basically this is the practical knowledge based question. And you must study about Linux command. And you can expect it there will be 1 to 2 questions from only Linux based command and sailor based scripting based questions. So Linux comments are the most reliable recurring topic in this market and practically guaranteed every year. So we can expect it there will be 3 to 5 questions. And as per my knowledge, there will be 2 questions must come from this area. Now we'll discuss about the next topic, cybersecurity, network security, and cryptography. And this is a very much question. And I will provide it in this cybersecurity and cryptography as a short notes in my Telegram group. And from there, almost in every IBPS conducting exam is coming. So you must join our Telegram group for those short notes. And there will be question you can expect it. SQL injection, CSL, water will attack, HTTP flood, authentication, firewall, encryption, access content. This is the question asked the previous 3 years. You can see. So if you are preparing for 2026, never ignore this section and you can expect that 4 questions will be coming. So almost 23 questions asked from this area. Total till this subject, I will expected that 23 questions expected from this subjects. And the remaining subject I will discuss that will ask in 2024 number system based question and we did very easy. You can skip or skip or in the subject. That is a very low priority and you can do this section. So this is not important. And the next subject is software engineering. You can expect it. There will be 1 to 2 questions. Model-based question like waterfall model, HDLC model, deep-based, spiral-based, different models there. You can expect it from there. And the COCOMO model also you can read and testing-based some theoretical questions will be there. And I will provide it as software engineering details, short notes in my Telegram group. You can check there and read those short notes. It's enough for your IBPS issue ID prelims exam. And next, the cloud computing and virtualization topic. There are almost 1 to 2 questions asked in every year, and you can expect it in this year also 0 to 1 question. Means if your luck is good, then you can expect it there is 1 question from coming in cloud computing, and this is not an important area. And data warehousing mining, you can expect it 1 question, obviously, because this is very unpractical knowledge based question, and you can must read the our I will be made I will make a short notes about the data warehousing mining, and I will post it in my Telegram group. You can must join my Telegram group also. So next area is web tech, graphics, math, and like web technology. There will be question in 2025, 2023. computer graphics, one question, last question in 2023, and this is not an important area. And we can expect that IoT, IAML, this question from us, almost you can expect the two question from those topic, and you can speak or must study about my job, which I have already posted in my Telegram group. So, what is your preparation strategy for professional learning? I basically makes this preparation strategy for those who are aiming a 40 plus marks. Then in first 10 days you have studied about details in DBMS and computer ethics, which is the most coding area, and you can expect 20 marks from this area. After that, you can study in programming and questions and C++, Java, JavaScript, and Python programming you can expect it from question from there. And you must practice MCQ, DBMS, and CN because otherwise you will forget about those topics. And after 19 to 25, you can prepare ways and analysis comment, then cybersecurity, then DSA, cloud, software engineering, and you can skip CEO as well. And I will prepare a details YouTube video about each subject previous year questions like different IBPS conducting exam. Basically, the previous some questions like HPCL, MOEL, different question MSTC they conducted, and I will bunch those subject wise practice after this one means you can expect it in first week of August. I will practice those PYQ based question. So you must prepare this strategy as well as your strategy also. And for the 2026 candidates, you must prepare DBMS, computer network, cyber and network security, programming and OOPS. The DSA, this five subject is very much needed, and you can expect that there will be 30 to 40 marks questions from these areas only. And you can expect that other areas as well also, as well as so this is the total preparation priority order. And thank you for watching this video and preparation smart and prepare with data. And I will analyze each and every subject with 23, 24, and 25 analysis with topic they ask. And please, I will request everyone subscribe my channel and stay tuned for the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe this channel, and it's helpful for those who are unaware about this channel. Thank you.